Hi, Lisa. How are you? I was ready, and then I realized I forgot water, and you need water these days. So I went to grab water. Then I went to the bathroom because you need pee pee. After that, I be 2 hours here and 3 more hours in Kim's Polten channel. So yeah, one thing led to another. And when I sit down, I say, oh, Lisa is here. And it's past. Well, it's not past. It was 30 seconds past. But yeah, I'm so glad you are here, my dear. Oh, what happened now? Oh, I see. So let's see what I have in store today. First of all, you see this pile? Okay, this pile, it's only the recent work I did. So I thought, what best to show and even see by myself what I did this past week and even days. Yeah. Oh, Barbara is here. How are you, Barbara? You see my pile? Yeah. I am okay today. I have my computer working perfectly. Yeah. Even though I have a scare because I opened it and it was like everything black and I couldn't do anything to it. Then I thought, oh, maybe I need to click power. It worked. So let's see. I and I have my length, so everything is okay. So I have files too. Yeah. So let's go up and see what we have here. In the meantime, that more people come and we can start our work today. So this is my dancers. You already saw in Facebook. If not, Miriam Wolf in Facebook. Hi, Anina. How are you, my dear? Welcome. So, yesterday, late, I, I, I don't want to say the time, but it was late and it was already my time to go to sleep. Maybe not sleep, but to, yeah, something like that. But I was eager to do something. I have something in my mind. I couldn't like brush it. I couldn't not pay attention to that. So what I did, because I was in my bedroom, sitting in my bed with my nightstand that it's on wheels and have some, it's a plastic wheel, three drawers. And I put a slab of wood there, and I have here my nightstand. And I grabbed some things that I needed, uh, scissors, glue, and my papers, my painted papers, not painted, printed, and this black one. And I said, okay, let's do it. So you will see that some of the things I did are even cut with by hand, and the others are fussy cut because I wanted to have some precision on the body part and some more loose view on that. So yes, I think that was my my intention, so I did it, and I was surprised because hands and feet and many things, and if you do it without a pattern, without anything, so it's difficult to do the cloth and everything. But I did it, so I'm pleased. It's not finished. I need to do some details. I won't do the faction of the or in the feet anything. Only some, maybe some shadows if I need in some places, but not mouth, not ears, not anything else. It's the silhouette. And I do the same in the cloth, maybe. Good morning, Belinda. ¿Cómo está? Very well. Muy bien, Belinda. Thank you. So glad that you are here. That is me on the night. Yes, that's it. So I did that. I'm going to put some jewelry that it's moving in the air. Maybe some of the hairs, like groups of little group of hairs that are blowing up with the wind, and that's it. Then I am going to use it in my new uh, future uh, journal that will be the Kiryat Yam journal, being Kiryat Yam the name of my city. I am going to do a journal to my city. So in my city, beside the beach, we have places where it's even a piano, and it's not. It's something on without roof. So let's see if there is something. Hi, Chris. How are you, my dear? Welcome. Okay, so yeah, I am going to do. I don't know yet because I don't have the proper journal, but it will be included somehow. So that's one. Let's put it here. Then today I did organize here on here that you cannot see that I have all my four shelf, and I couldn't find this that it's what I started. So I did these parts, and I need to continue with every one of them. So because I couldn't find it, I couldn't continue. So now you will see a short of my progress in this one that goes there. Yesterday night, before going to bed, I decided to do a little, like, try to this kind of uh, binding. It's very interesting, and Beth was the one that did it before. I think 3 Sundays away. So not away, before 3 Sundays. And I found it in another site too. So I said to myself, I need to do it. So I grabbed some prints. Miriam, that's about the extent of my Spanish knowledge. Okay, Belinda, but it's okay. So, when I worked many years ago, I worked as a cashier in a supermarket. So we had all nationalities coming because in Israel you have all the nationalities. So uh, we had some Russian people, some French people, of course, English speaking. I hadn't a problem in that. Some Spanish, not a lot, And we also have deaf people, not deaf people. We didn't have deaf people, deaf. So I didn't learn all those languages, but I did learn a little bit. So some phrases to say hi and goodbye, to ask if I can help in some way or how can I help you, and all that things. And the most, because some were really entitled, they thought that I needed to know Russian, for instance. I don't need to know. Hola, mami, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida. This is my mother coming to the stream. So I need to clarify something. She knows some English because she told me, don't tell I don't know anything because I did know something. Yes, she knows something. So maybe a little bit more that Belinda knows Spanish. But she is very, very thankful for all the wishes and all the highs and bye and whatever you tell her. She's very, very happy. Oh, Belinda, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? That's more than one. It's a phrase already, Belinda. Perfect. Okay, so what I wanted to say about that, I was telling something and I couldn't. I don't remember. So if you know what I was telling, tell me. You can go back a little bit and see what I was saying. In the meantime, I grabbed some prints. I glued them together. I folded and glued them, so I have this size. And of course, I will do some embellishments. And today I realized I forget one, and it's about here. I don't know where, but never mind. It will be for another thing. One page, yes. And I did the same today in another project that I will show you. So yeah, that's it for now. It's have a oh I might need to put something in here because this paint it's peeling. But this is my double pages and it's peeling all. So I will see. Anyway, this was made with crayon, all and even the borders. And then I put some alcohol on the pages to do some transition. And then I have this from a, do you remember the project I did with the butterflies on a serving plate? It wasn't a plate, I don't remember the name, una bandeja. Chris, please. Barbara, yes, vocabulary building. For instance, in Russian, how are you? You say Kadila. You see, another language added. Tray, yes, thank you. So you remember the tray I put the, I draw and I put this, the butterflies. Well, first I did the stencils with black. Then I found out how to do the other parts in black so I can put color in here. So these two were in a better paper bag and they were in my stash, I think more than a year that I did that. So I found it. I said, oh, how fun. Let's put it here. So I put it. Okay, another one finished. So this one I did with my fifths in Kim Polten's channel. I don't remember. I think it was in my channel this day because she was on vacation. Anyway, this is a junk journal, and my doggy dog, that is my ambidextrous dog, it's a bingo player. So what can I say? So that goes there because it's heavy. So you all remember the last one I did because I did it with you. And I think I need to do a little touches, but it's finished. So let's go there. If you don't have things to do, what are you going to do with your life if you don't have pendant things? Okay. Well, then you remember my son founding this book. It's a book called Azor, and have an explanation about religious things that I don't really. But I decided to do drawings here, not every day, but whatever I have the need or the time. So that's the last one. And you still can read the uh, text. So now this was made with acrylic markers. This was made with um, alcohol markers. So alcohol markers for me is better to, first of all, I have a lot of colors. This, my palette is more limited, the acrylic ones, but I think it's more suitable to blend and to do transitions. I don't know what. This one, but the not so desired outcome is that you cannot use this part of the Miriam. I love that paper dolls you were showing when I signed in. Oh, Belinda, thank you. Are those these ones? Yes. I am going to do more things with that. I have a fish in mind that if it wasn't that it was really late when I finished this, it would be done because it's in my, it's swimming in my head all the time, and it's full of water now. Yes. So what we got stuck overnight in Iceland. I do not have a clue what they speak there. Oh, Lisa, you need to tell us about your trip. I didn't draw them. I did it. The only things I draw were the hands and the feet. The other thing, including the heads, were cut like the heads and the feet and hands were fussy cut with my scissor. These ones, the nail scissor or baby scissors. Let's see if I can show you better. Well, these have a little bit of glare, but those are the scissors. So you have a curved part. That's really good for fussy cutting. And the heads, I did it in the air like this. Well, let's do like that and then cut like that, like that. And the other, the parts of the cloth, I tear it without drawing. I tear it, and if most of the time, I don't know if I have the experience already. I that surprised myself. I didn't touch it after I cut it, but some of them I said, okay, it's a bit wider. Let's take from here and from here, and I did the same with my hands. I will show you someday. We will do this on camera. I will when I get over COVID. Oh, Lisa, you have COVID too, because the last thing I knew is that your husband have it, and you had a sore throat, but you didn't know. So I'm so sorry. I'm really want you to be healthy. So that's one of the things when you are among a lot of people or in planes or uh, you know uh, everywhere you are in your trip, you meet some people that maybe it's not the regular people you are with and you don't know them, and one of them could have COVID. So, oh, you were positive this morning. I'm so sorry. The good thing is that COVID now, it's a little bit, at least in Israel. I don't know if it's there or in the place you were, because you didn't catch in United States. So according to many things, like in many places is in some places is worse the COVID than in others. We have COVID, it's like a flu. They don't even make you be at your house or even don't see people. That I said to them, to my doctor, if you go and see people, you are going to be contagious for them. But anyway, it's a flu. A lot of people go to work with flu, so now we go to work with COVID. I don't, because I don't work. Okay, so this one goes there because it's very heavy. And let me show you what I did today. Today means 10 minutes before I started. Yeah, more or less. I needed this kind of strips for the work we are going to do today. And of course, I cut it from a A4 or a little bit more than A4. That is my cardstock. And I had 7 centimeter stripes like this. So I said, what can I do with that? Because I know if I put some place, even if it's the place that I have all my strips, I am not going to use it at full. So I did this. And what is this? Let's see. This is an accordion book or journal that have in each of them 4 pages, last 2 pages, 4 faces of the page, and have 5 because one of them, after I finished, one of these, I said, why I did so much? Let's cut it. No, it's not cut it. It's that was was not included. Anyway, it's good because I can show you. So that was half of this, a little bit less than half, because then I had 7 here, I did 7 here or something like that. And I fold it, and I have 6. Well, now we have 5 of this. And I put it in my accordion base, that it's what we are going to do for our project. A little bit different because these that are my ephemera holders, I didn't forget about that. So these have body. If you want to do an envelope without body, you can do like this. You do a simple accordion and you are going to glue your envelopes on the parts of the accordion. That gives you the possibility to have this in your house when you work and have ephemera. Of course, it will be a little bit more like this big, but When you don't work with that, you put all together. You can do as I did. You can put some straight here like that. I put some lace, and that's it. And this one, I am going to use it to put, how do you call those that are 2 inches by 2 inches? 2 inches? I think so. So I am going to do on this paper, that is the paper that I told you that it's a little bit uh, trans, translucent. I am going to do 2 inches to put in the middle of any one of these. So it will be a 2 inches. I say 2 inches so freely. Maybe it's not. Oh, yes, 2 inches. Yes, it is. Thank you, Belinda. It's 2 inches. Okay, so let's go to our thing. So I did two for the picture and to see and find out which problems can I have. You see that they are a little bit different because this one I made by hand, this one I made on the template already this is the template. I made already the holes. So this template will be after the stream. I didn't want to put it before because it won't have any meaning to you. So in my page are curious from Facebook, and I will put the link on the description already that you can find this PDF. I hope I can do it. If not, you can DM me and I can send you the PDF so you can print it and have the template. So here have like a window. I wanted to do the window a little bit more round like this, so it's more interest. You can do it without window. You can do it with a square window. It's your call. Now, oh, you are in the craft room? Yeah, that's perfect, Lisa. It's a perfect day to be here there. So, what I cut my template, let me try to show you the template, the complete template. Let's see if I can show you here. There. So this is the complete template. It will have the template of this part. It will have, because I didn't want to waste this, so it will have an inner a template for tag. You don't need to do it because I cut it with the Cricut. If you have a Cricut and you want the SVG file, ask me for this so you can cut it. The only thing I ask is, first of all, name me if you are going to do some project on the internet. If you are doing for yourself and not publish, it's okay. If you are going to publish it or use it in your channel, just name it. Name me as the author. That's all what I ask in return. And here are some mini tags that I wanted to do because the tags on my die cuts start a little bit bigger than what I want. So I put some of this, and I think we can put something. Okay, what happened here? Okay, something in here. So when you have everything together, or even when you put them like that, you can see what you put in each one. So if you are searching for tags, you can go and have tags and don't need to see every one of them to search. The other thing is this to, so for this, I did that, but after doing this, that it's like a double and you put on a page like this thing, the thing is that not going to use it because I don't have that. That will be okay if you do envelope without the lid. And yes, we need this because this, I think it's called policy. I want to do this kind of closure. Okay, so let's see. I couldn't see the chat in the meantime. Let's see. No, it's not new things. Okay, so we have the round things. We have this one. So what are these? So these are for this piece. So this piece is like a zigzag, ziggy. It goes like this. So it have these peaks, these mountains, as these have, but instead of have other one after this one, you have this that it's the purpose is to put here your, because if you do like this without doing that, you won't have a place to put this. It will be up like this. Hi, Marty. Hi, Eddie. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this, I have the measurements in centimeters and in inches, and I will do a better file like this, a really digital file, so I can give you with the PDF or SVG file of these parts. Anyway, what we need to do with that, it's folded. So let's grab our, okay, in a minute, our scoring board. Let's see if we have room here because we need to score and to score big today. So there is some things that you need to do that are, that, for instance, you cannot fold this until you put here the circles for the policy closure. Of course, if you want to do without closure, without a lid, you can disregard these parts and don't use it. Don't, if you are going to put the template, use the template, don't cut it, whatever. If you have an SVG, because you have a Cricut, you know that once you put it in a Cricut place, you can grab some forms and put them on this 1 and 2, and then you weld it and you have that without the that. So you can modify that. Okay, you salute one to another. So we are going to, because we need more than one, I am going to do 10 of these for my initial project, because 10 of these, as I, even the maths that don't work in that case. Let's see. Blink, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's like if I have them all together, it will be about 15 centimeters. Let's say that you put them apart a little bit like this. Maybe it have more room, but you can squeeze it. There is no, what I meant is when you have it in here and they are glued, every one of them glued here. So you will have that. So you can close it like this. So you will have all of them. So this will be, and you have room for 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's it. And we need 10. So I prepared 3 of them, and we'll see what happens, because it's almost the same. It's the same measurement. Okay, so let's go to it. First, we have this part, and this part will be glued to a cover in this part, and this one will be glued with the other stripe. So we need them here. But they don't need to be, they're a little bit more. They're 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters. I can do it 1.5 inch also, so it will be the same of this one. We can do it because this, it's not part, it's part of what I'm going to glue on the covers. Yes, we are going to do like a journal like this, but bigger. So this scoring board came with this. So I am going to use the inches marked because the centimeters, I have them here, and here I have everything in inches, so it's better for me. So let's go to 1.5. Now we need to we need to think about the direction that we need to fold it. So these folds that I am doing are folding like this. So this one, let's mark them. This one and this one folding up. This one fold down. This and this folding up. This one fold down, and so on. So what we are going to do, all the ones that fold up, that are those, all the ones around these strips, we are going to score here. So now we need to do our band for this part. So of course I measure that to have these measurements. If you do something different, you will have something different in here too. But here is half. Okay. Now the next one, it's 1.5 inches, but we have in the middle, it's going the other direction. So we are not going to do now. We are going to skip it and go to the other. So here we have 1.5, and 1.5. So I don't know why I put 6.5 because it's not true. It's 2.5. Let me see why I did that, because I think I was thinking another thing. I don't want to be. Yes, of course. Ah, 1.5 here and 1.5 here is 3. It's not 2.5. Why is that? Because 3. Aha. Let's see. It's 3 centimeters. It's not 1.5. It's 1 and 1, 2, 3, 8. So let's go to the. Of course, we can do whatever we want. And what I intended to do is to do 3 inches and 1.5. So we are going to do, I'm going to disregard these measurements. I am going to do 3 inches to do the one that goes down. And then we need half to do the strip. I don't know why I'm using this. And then, of course, we need, hi Jennifer, how are you? Believe me, I'm doing something different. This math is killing me. Okay, so now it's 1/2 inch the strip to put that like this. And we need 1.5 and 1.5 inch to do the mountain. But because we want a mountain, we are going to skip the middle and we are going to do it after that. So now from here, I need 3. Let's see, here. And then we are going to have 1/2 inch for that. And then I am going to do again 3, and I am going out. So I'm not going to do 3. Now I am putting that on the other side. And what we need to do? Between this and this, we need the middle. So it's 3, so the middle is 1.5. If you do everything on one side, it's okay too. The only thing is that because we have that already marked in the direction we need, you see, it's first, it's very easy to do it. And then the paper, it's not so like you don't bend from to one and other, and that ruins the paper in the long run. So 1.5 from this part, this little one. Okay. I hope I'm not ruining it, doing too much. 1.5, and it leaves me a part that I can, if it's the last one, I can put it in on the cover, the other cover, or if not, it will go to put together. So now I need to fold it according to what I have here already marked. Whatever is marked for Now this is marked like this. No, it's not correct. This is marked like this. Miriam, what are you doing? I have the marks, and what I'm doing, I am folding it bad. That's why I never have straight seams. Never mind how much math I do, but I never have straight one seams. Okay, this is the last one. So this is what we have with this one. You see, we have three of them. Maybe this needs a little bit more. Now we need to continue. So I am going to do it a little bit like 1.5 and another half. Then I skip 1 and go to 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 2, it's 1, 5 for here. Then we have half. Then we have 3 from here. 8.5. Then we'll have half. And if we have, I don't think we have 3 here. No, we don't have enough. So let's go there. I love lesson planning, so a bit envious. I need to go. Time to fix breakfast and then evaluate tasks and prepare material for all next week, Chris. Yeah. Okay, thank you for being here. Miriam Han, you are turning my brain to mush. No, you see, it's easy. Now we need to do from here 1.5. It's the middle of this, so it's here. And here it's the middle of this, so it's here. And here it's 1.5. 1.5. We also can do like that, you see? If I am on this side, I can do this fold. And then I go to the other side and I can do the other folds. You don't need to go over, but for me, it's like, let's see. But you need to do it correctly. Not like me. That's why your brain is a mash, because mine is a mashed potato. And we have another one that we need to put like this and glue like this. And we are going to do it now. So you don't forget correctly. Well, that lets me out. I know. I try. So you see, we have a continuation. Now we have 6. The thing is that if we want 10, this won't be enough because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will have another 3, it will be 9. But today we are going to do whatever we can do. And if I need to prepare more, I will prepare more. Don't worry, I'm not going to let you go again on that math. 1.5, half, 3, half, 3, half. You even can already do some, you can do it with your hands, you don't need to have this, you don't need to have a scoreboard, you can do it without it, okay? Well, now I can put it like here, like so, and then I am going to do between them 1.5, between them 1.5, and between them 1.5, between anything because it's outside. Now we can fold this better. It's not so difficult. Yeah, it was, but we are already. So now we can put this on this. So this glue, Maxi found it today because yesterday I used the last Yoo-hoo glue stick that I have, and we forgot to go to buy today. So thankfully, Maxi found this. It's not the best, but it's what we have today. Okay, so there. Being this something that you will have like this close, it's not a lot of and could be like this if you open it. It's not a big deal too. So we have this done. Let's put it aside. Now we still need our no, Marlene, it's Mark. Correctly, well, you should have warned us in the title of the live. You are killing me today. Let's grab some water. Sorry, but I don't want to have dehydration today. Okay, now, funny story. This big scoring board came to home because I couldn't find just a little tiny one that I had, and I still don't find it. Oh, Eddie released a new video, ink and stencils, and I couldn't read it. Let me read it. Ink and stencils, a journal idea. Ooh, you know what, Eddie? I am going to play with inks with all my fibs in Kim Polton's channel at, I think it's noon. It's 1 hour after I finished, so you have 2 hours PM artist. I will have only one. And after PM artist, you can come if you want. And well, you can come whenever, but if you want to be in PM artist and be at the end, do it. And if you have some things to do, to grab a coffee, take a nap, whatever, 1 hour after I finish, I'll be with the Fibs on the Kim Paulsen channel, and we are going to play with inks. So what a coincidence. I see that a lot. It's like one idea lead you to another, especially if you have influences, similar influences, because we we say people that we offer them, go see Eddie, go see Christopher Ranciman, go see Paul Page, whatever. So I don't want to name ones and not name others, like Lisa for Mingled. What is let me see the name because I forget. Making it with Mingled. So everyone that have a channel, Darcy's, Carrie, PM Artist Studio, every one of us have almost the same things that we watch. We watch other things, and that's interesting because we give our background and everything we see, we processed different, but you will see that many, Didi Willingham, Janet, the two Janets, Janet Young, Janet Nash. So yes, there is a lot of people that we all meet in the chat of them. You're still here. Oh, perfect, Danina. So what I say is that, for instance, I didn't see what Janet was offering, but I did neurographic art with Diane. And then I think Anina told me I have been in Janet's now that we are simultaneous. When she streams, I stream with Diane. And we did, of course, it wasn't the same approach, but we did the same subject. So I think it's something like that. It's that we process things, but the input is similar. So with time, we need to see different things that are not our group of friends that we usually sing, because we are going to, you see those villages where it's a remote place and people after many decades all are related with all, and then the offspring, it's like it's the same. It's boring. We are going to finish like that if we don't open our horizon. So let's go to what we need to do with that. We need to do with that, it's also to score. So we need to put it upside down because all the scores go up. All the folds go up. So it's better if we do like that, and then we fold, than if we do the other side and then we fold to the other side of the fold. It's not so good. Okay, so here we are not going to measure. I use my rule because I am really a disaster with the folder. So we need to fold this along these parts that are the parts to these ones to do the square, the rectangle. So I am going to do one side and the other, and are marked here. So this one, I can fold it even so you can see. This is one. This is the other. Let's do these ones. Now, we did this and this. Now, let's do this one. We need to put on the other side the paper. And also, again, you are going to find this beginning of here. And we have this part. Now we are going to do the same with this one. I can do it without the ruler too. I need to go really slow because I don't trust in my ability to score. Sorry. There. Now we have this part. This part is this part. Now, we need to do this and this that are this part and the part we glue there. So we can put this like this. And where this falls and this falls, those are the indicators to put the fold. So we will have like this, you see? And on the other side. Again, and this one is the same, but you can do it like this. You can do it when you do this one, you can do the continuation here, and you can do everything at the end. But we have, or you can fold it because it's not a large. So now we have this and this. So what happened? We need a last fold, that it's this, so we can put it here. So it goes the same that here. So we can measure this. It's half an inch. So it's not so difficult. You put in here, and then you have half an inch. It's too much, half an inch. Sorry. It's a little bit less than half. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/8 of an inch. One, two, three, four, 6, 8. I think it's here. Wow, sorry. My brain is foggy. So we have a way to do it. And I'm going to give you my way. You put any paper, any piece of paper, little one in here. and you measure in one place, not measure, you do a mark, where is it? And you do the same here. That's it. Sorry about that, but it's not a whole number, so it's very difficult for me. If you have a better outcome with that, do it measuring. I am doing like that. Okay. I can modify the PDF also, and I can give it. So you see that like that, we have, and we need another one that it's this one to close. And it's the same. We can use the same measurement because it's the same. That's it. I would have everything all catiumbas. I have already to go now, Miriam. Sorry, probably won't be much in live chats this summer month as it's pretty weather. It's okay. Me too, Marty. I have to do it 3 times before it came out right. Yeah, yeah. Don't think that I am better than you. I am really, but I did that. Okay, so we need to do more. So let's do it really quick. I'm not going to do all of them, of course, but let's do at least, I don't know, let's do something and we'll see. So now I am doing like this. And like this. We can't, I know how was my 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and then I did the other one. And here, 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and then I count the score lines. So I left, I didn't remember, I left for to do this strip, I left 3 uh, score lines in the middle without do nothing. In the 4th of them, I do the line here and here. The rest, you follow the lines that you already have. You see? Let's do this because it's better for me to do like that. I will try to modify the PDF so you have one with the score lines. What do you say? That will be easier. You see, if you don't need to think about it, it's really very, very fast. I did one already, another one. And of course, you always, it's better if you do mass production because I have this out. So it's better to do all the scoring and then go to another step. So, for instance, I cut everything. That's one stage. Then I score it. That's stage 2. We have 2 prepared, 2 more. Let's do 2 more. So we can see also how fast goes that. If you made a mistake, for instance, as I did, I don't know why. No, because it's this line. Okay. Better don't do what I do. So in the middle, 1, 2, 3. Here I have the line. Here, on the other side of this rectangle, 1, 2. Maybe you don't see because it's that. I am in 6, so I go 1, 2 goes to a quarter, 3, and then in a half, I have there. So let's say that this is half an inch, and don't do some more problems with that. I told you I'm going to do that quickly, and I did it so complicated that I cannot believe it. Okay. Ah, let's go to the fun parts. You can fold it without a scoring board too, of course. But what's the philosophy behind all this? Because that is what justifies doing all this. First of all, you do this, but you are going to do it once, maybe twice if you are out of pockets and you want to do more, okay? But you're not going to do this work every time. The thing is that I wanted to have something ready to go to work with and don't have everything. Let me show you. You will see now. You see this? This is my ephemera. I couldn't put it in my big. The thing is that I did folders and I did. I had because I gave Maxi again the album, and it was everything okay, but not when I need to work with that. It's okay to store it, but if I want to work with that, I don't have a lot of room here. So it's not the same to grab, let's say that this is the folder, and I want now to find some ephemera here and grab it, and where I put it, if I have the folder, the album was really big too. So what I want to do, it's a place to put ephemera for a particular work. So I will have my ephemera in another places that it's more comfortable if I have a lot. if I do ephemera, let's say that I do, today I am going to do, I don't know, tags, and I do tags. So I need to put them in some place, and maybe I will do bases of tags to then put something on it so to be for a particular project. But I'm not going to use all of them too. But if I say, okay, I want to do a journal, the journal will be 20 pages, I need 10 tags, I need 3 or 4 maybe hidden clips, I will need 3 belly bands, whatever. You do a project, whatever you are going to need. So this will be the place to put it. So I can put here the material to do the tags. Here I can put the material to do some labels. So if I need a label, if I need something from here, I go to that, and it don't grab a lot of space. Of course, a belly band you are not going to have here because it's too big. So first of all, you can do one like this, bigger. You can do several, so you will have some things. If you need everything big, you have the big one. For me, it's an idea that could bring me to the less clutter on my working surface. Because this is my house, it's cluttered. I really lost my uh, hope about to have it organized as I want. I am working every day for it, but I don't think I could because I am not organized to work, you know? That's the thing. Okay. Now, the other thing I did, and you are going to see it in a minute, is to do some material for this. I think it's not in the right place, this one. Mhm. It's here. Okay, never mind. I can do it in the right place. We fold it for that. We fold it for that. So the material to put in the window. You can put acetate. You can put any transparent thing that you have. I didn't want to be transparent because it will have a label to say what I have inside. And even if I have that for multi-purpose, I don't need to see everything, but I will show you. For instance, I know what I have here. Even though it's not so visible, let me show you because I finished those. I'm very proud of them. And I did some things more. Those are my Kiriatiam postal stamps. Isn't pretty? Tell me yes. You can go around and say, oh, no, it wasn't pretty. But to me, tell me yes. I have heard so many people say that they mess up more when they are live streaming. I can do the math up just fine without streaming. Yes. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Barbara. So we have. So how I did that? It's very simple. If you have die cuts, you can do it die cuts. If not, you can do something with scissors. There are scissors like that. Whatever you want to do one. Don't need to be two of them, could be only one and do it with the scissors. If you don't have that, but you have a Cricut or whatever you have, you can do it with a Cricut. I did it because I have the die cut, so I did it with the die cut. And I did it in white cardstock. Of course, you can do it with pieces of whatever you want that it's white on the other side. That, for instance, I have prints that I use it for die cut already, but if if I want to use this part, for instance, to do one, I can do it and I can put it on the other side. So every scrap, it's okay. And then I did my stamps here. I measure, sorry, Barbara. No, thank you, Marty. And I measure so they can go here, but a little bit less, so I have the border. You see, all the stamps have a border white. And then I did here, you can use from a magazine, or whatever you have at hand or we want to put. In this case, I wanted to do something especially for that. So I don't have organizing here because I have only two, so I put the things inside. But for instance, these ones, I grabbed some scraps of cardstock that I always have because I cut this, and I have all the outers of this. Let's see if I have some here without cutting. No, it seems that I use all of them. So what I cut here, it leaves me some places where I can cut squares or rectangles. And then, you see, I have these ones that I am going to use them as in a frame. These are the parts inside of that you have in the template if you want to have some tags. And these are around here. Between the tag are these. And you see, you can use everything because these are frames too. So let's put here inside everything that we already saw how to do. Then, here, two more. I grab some scraps and I have, I did something that I cannot find that was on a scrap. I did some windows. Only one from this measure, one like this, one like this, one like this. And they were to do eventually to have instead of drawing, I need to do something because you need to see. Let's say that I have this. This is my window till here. If I have the strip that goes inside and I put that inside like this, I can use ink like this or use it as a stencil. So I have these rectangular pieces. So what I did is use it as a stencil and put, as I said, too bad I cannot find my windows because it will be so explicative without telling you, and I had it right here, but I don't know. I think I put it inside something. Anyway, you understand. You see, it's very simple. You put some ink, you do round this, put the hole, and after that, I grabbed some crayons and I did some things. And I even stamped some letters here. And all I did with the window on that. So when I retire, I have this. And are very accurate. So never mind. It's abstract, but it's something nice. So we have another task here. Okay, we talk about this. These are the cutouts of the die cut of the stamps. And you see, this is another one. This will be a nice frame for something in a journal. Doesn't not need to be in this journal, but yeah. So let's go to the, we have some more. I have some strips that I took from tissue paper, is this, and the cloth that I've been using. So here I did with the same method and markers of the window and a little stamp. I did a tag, a fabric tag, very translucent, very different, so we can flip it, we can do anything. And then I had an idea, just a lot of times I thought about it and I didn't do it. That is to prepare stamp things in. Bye, Marty. Okay. Have a beautiful day, you too, Marty. Okay, so these ones are stamps. This is PMRT Studio stamp of the bumblebee. And this is 7 of October that I put in my rolling number stamps. That it's, you know. And then I did that, and I took the acrylic markers in these two cases, and I did some embellishment to the stamps. And I used this to make a line in this stamp that I show you, these tags. So I grabbed the same paper. So now, instead of be some pieces of paper that you take it out, apart, you have some ephemera ready to go. Okay. So these ones I am going to put in here because we are not going to use them. Now we need this out. We are not going to score more. We are not going to do more math. Your brains are safe with me. You see, I try to put everything out so I can work well. Now I need something that I prepare and I don't know where I put it. Where are you, babies? It's not a little thing, it's a big thing. Sorry, I need to find that because if not, we cannot continue. I knew I say I will put here, so you have it. Then I said to myself, oh no, this will be too I need to think when I display something, I need to think what I did put over another thing. Okay, sorry, I'm not there. That's bother me. I prepare something, yeah, doesn't bother anymore. Found it. And okay, what's that? These are napkins. You can do it with the white napkins, or we can do it with the inner parts, because when the napkins have more than one layer, you have layers that are white. You can save them, or you can buy, or you can have, because those are the most common napkins. Thank you, Barbara. Bye. So, my napkins have been passed with a candle and a iron. Not all the way. You can see that are parts that didn't cut, but because we want a little window, we only need that the wax part even will be on the window. So we can use them anyway. And I did them with a method that double, putting another one, also double, and then I put the candle in the middle, and then I put the other paper, the oven paper, behind and over it, and I iron it until I have the desired result. But it's okay because they made 2 napkins at the time. So we are not going to use all of them, of course. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 windows. So the windows will be a rectangle of this measurement approximately. You don't need to measure, I am going to, so I want to be precise for you. It's 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches for 9.5 centimeters or 3 3/4 inches. That's a measurement. You, of course, you measure your own. Huda, how are you? Welcome. Good morning. So, I am going to try to use the squares. Like I have squares, and in the middle I have wax, or yes, wax, candy wax. So we need, we say 5.5. So it's almost, we can cut these 4 are 5.5 ish. So we can cut it like that, first of all. And you can put whatever form you want as a window, because anyway, you might need a rectangle inside. So it's never mind what is exposed. And now we talked about 3 3/4. So from here, that it's the middle, 3 3/4, we can do like that. like that. Interesting, it breaks the wax. See? So we can cut in here. And we needed 4. So one napkin, it's enough for 4 of these. So it's a little bit bigger here, but here it's okay. So let's cut the length. Now we have our 4 windows. So that have a good side and a bad side. It's like not a good or a bad. Here it's rice because it have the napkin had a little embossing. I didn't do it. I wish I can, but I didn't. So we have the debossing this side and the embossing this side. So I like this side for the good side of the window. So I'm going to put with the debossing up. And all you need to do is to put that to glue it. The best thing to do is use this. But I thought that with this a glue stick, I don't know, the Yoo-hoo works. I don't know this one, but let's see. So we don't use tape, but you can use tape, of course. The advantage of this is that you can put all around if it's a form, a different form. So here is my, no, no. So we need this. Sorry. So we need to put some tape. We need to use some tape. I'm sorry that it's all white on white, but I think you have an idea what I am doing. Ah, I made my, yesterday with Maxi, we vacuumed this place and my room and his room and the connecting floors. And I found 3 toothpicks that were on the floor. That's why my tools are on the floor. The reason I put 2 strips of tape here and not here is because you are going to put and take out things in that direction, and I didn't want paper that it's stacking in my things when I or rip this unintentionally. But on the sides don't need to be, so I put it really closer to that. Okay, that goes like that. One. Let's do the other ones without so much explanations. So it goes. Now, I saw that I don't need so much, so I want to put only one because it's shorter than what I thought. So with one, it will be okay. So you need to, maybe I need a little bigger, but what I have after this size, it's bigger than this part, so I cannot do there. So I need one intermediate strip. I don't know even if we have that. I need one really big to a project, or I need, did you uh, play with or have this aluminum tape? I want to have some because I have some really neat things to do for charms and for ATCs and things like that. And I really want to do so. Embossing part here. Now we have it without. Okay. We can put the tape on this also. Second one. We are going to do 4. And you need to think that I'm not going to do 5. So, no, I'm going to do 2 because I want to do it. I have 16 minutes, so I want to finish at least 1, okay? Hi, Julie, how are you? Welcome. Okay, so what do we need now? We need clips. We need clipses. So I have these square paper fasteners. They're little ones, and I'm going to use them for this part. So we need this, and we need that. And I am going to add something that it's not in the original plans, but after I did the 2 prototypes that, I thought that it will be okay. And for that, I need scraps of cardstock. And of course, I don't have, but I have this one that I cut it today for the covers of this mini journal. Because it's going to be inside of this, we are not going to see it. So what we need to do is to cut, let's do other. We need to put a hole. This hole, it's bigger than this one. That's why I put it in the file, because I don't have a lesser. hole cutting. We only want the volume. We are not going to see that. So let's do the second one. We are going to put 2 on every one of these. So you put this. You can ink it before. If you are going to ink everything as I did there, you can ink it before or do whatever. If you can cut it from a painted paper or a printed paper, that's okay. You see, it's falling. It's falling apart. Let's say I want to do some embellishments. I won't be able to reach these places alone, so I am doing like that. So we told 2 of them, 1 of that. The only thing that needs to be, it's shorter than this one. We grab 1 of these, put it in here, and open it to the sides. And then we can grab anything we want. We can put, I have here washi tape, not of mine washi tape, but never mind. Let's grab some that going to go. Well, we don't need to be that washi tape either. We can do it with a tape, only a tape. But, okay, if I can take it out, I can. The only thing I want to do that is the same that I wanted that to be very good glued. Is because we store things that we need to put and in and out, and it's better if that it's the most important to put something really nice is this one, because this one, whenever we open it, we are going to see the inside. It's not something that we can have hidden like the other one. Anyway, we can put whatever we want. I knew this one it's done on the other side, because this cardstock have a little bit of it's leather-like, have embossing as leather. So I know it have one side that it's the right sound and one side that it's the wrong one. Now, when you put that on the ziggy-zaggy, this ziggy-zaggy, you have 2 alternatives. One is to glue it, so you can glue it here, and it will be like this. You can glue it here too if you want. So it will be like this. So it will open. This one that I didn't do with my, there is one that this stays like a little bit here. The other ones are up, so it's not bothering us. The other thing is you can put here magnets. It's here. You're welcome, Julie. Julie, here is almost 6 p.m. So it's day, but it's going to become night. Really, in 9 minutes, we are going to finish. That's why I'm trying to go fast, sorry. So you can put here magnets, and you are going to put magnets here and maybe here if you want, 3 magnets, 3 little magnets. So you can have it like this, or you can take it out and put on the desk only the ones that you need. That's another alternative. And I am going to see what is best so I can decide what to do. The other thing, okay, it's very, very nasty here. So when you finish to put these ones, you can glue this. Let's see if that's, so I am going to glue here, the little one here, and this. For the one, Uda and Julie and whoever came after or the rerun, I will put, if I can put there, if not, DM me, as I am going to give you the, the template. I have it in PDF and in SVG. So if you have a Cricut, or if you need it in another format, let me know. It's my gift to you. The only thing I ask is that if you do something on internet with that, even if it's for you, it's not for, you can do it for selling too, think with that, I don't mind. It's my gift. Only give me credit. Well, I might need to go to a glue. I'm so mad that I didn't bought the Yuhu stick because it's so comfortable to use. Let's give it a minute. That's it. I found out that if you let, I found out it asked me how I know because I did it not on purpose. I put some glue here to do this, and then I will get distracted with something, or I think I didn't put that first. So I needed to leave that open with the glue here. And what happened is that the glue, it wasn't so dry that didn't glue. And these things didn't happen because when it was a little bit dry, and that's better to glue. So if you want to glue it, you can do like that. So now we only need, let me show you something, what I was telling about this. If I want to put this here and I want to glue it here, we have a problem. So You can put another kind of this, or you can disregard my, but if you put it a little bit more like this, it's not good. So what you can do, now I am thinking about it, you can glue it and glue it like that. So now you can use it not in here, but put that inside. Then you glue it like this and this. And you can use it with that. I think I am going to glue it. And if it's not okay, or maybe I can glue part of them so they will be permanent and leave 3 or 4 of the 10 with magnets so I can have them like glued, or I can take them apart to do my job. Okay, here I need some more glue, but I need to finish this one. So the other things I did is to put this one I did before I put the window. So you can ink it first and then you start to glue it. Anyway, not need to be, it's for you. It's not for others. Only if you decide to do for others, that's okay too. But what I want to do is roughly do that. Let's say that we have everything done. We can ink more, but roughly we have that. So now we need a string, any string, I don't mind which one now. It could be a wax string, it could be yarn, as I am going to use now. So the yarn doesn't need to be uh, glued to that. You don't need to. It's enough if you take that and put inside. That should have been better because I did. Maybe I need to put more the little things inside, but it worked. So you are going to do this. Of course, you all know. And like that, so it's closed. Then you can trim here and trim here, leaving a little bit one. And that's it. Do it that 10 more times and you have. This is very useful, said Jennifer, project, and how kind to share a template. Please, it's the least what I can do. You are the real important thing in this channel. I can do whatever. If I don't have to someone to give it, it's really no something good. I will be alone taking this, giving this to my mirror, and I already have it. Okay, so the last thing we need to do, and I told you I am going, at least some of them, I am going to put it in here. Let's do that. I think this is the first one. This is the first? No, this is the last one. This is the first. I know because it goes up and no down like this. So I have this part to glue and this part to glue, and we talk about putting this inside like that and that. So we can glue first this part, and I'm going to do with this because I think it's going to work in this material. We'll see. Let's put everywhere. And we can do like that. I need to put this here, but inside. That's it. And this here. Now we are going to put the others ones that we have. Oh, I'm past the bye to all of you. Thank you for being here. I'm past the time, so imagine that we have more here, and that's it. I will show you the pictures of my finished work when it's well. Bye. Thank you for being here.